Hey friends, we're here with J&A Review for a good little interview today. We're going to get to know them a little bit better. They review campers and RVs, and you can find them on YouTube. So tell people where they can find y'all.
J&A RV Reviews on YouTube and J&A Review on Facebook.
Okay, so you'll have to go subscribe to their channel and check out their RV reviews, and they also have some campground reviews too. Okay. Ooh. Okay, the first question, what has been your favorite RV trip you've taken?
Probably to the mountains.
Yeah.
Y'all like the mountains better than the beach?
Yeah, up around the Pigeon Forge area.
Well, we like both. It's just we had a lot of fun going, and that's why I got an Amethysta shirt on today. So, yeah, that was a really good one.
We like the mountains too, and usually when we go to the mountains, it's cool, and so it's like nice to be outside because you can be around the fire and you're not smoking hot, burning up.
Yes, it's gotta be cool when you're camping.
Yeah, gotta be cool.
Yeah.
Okay, what is the most challenging part of RVing or camping?
For us, it's probably making sure we have everything packed.
Okay, so y'all have had lots of incidences where y'all forgotten stuff?
We always forget something.
Okay.
Thank goodness for Dollar Generals.
Right.
Yes.
We literally just this morning, Charlie's parents came and they wound up having to go to the Dollar General because there was like 2 things they needed that we didn't have. And we were like, there's always a Dollar General near a campground. Every time. State parks, federal parks, there's always a Dollar General.
If we don't go to Dollar General or Walmart, it's not a real campground.
Right.
Yeah.
Put your stock in Dollar Generals.
Yeah, or open one.
Yeah,
take your little franchise out.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did you get into reviewing RVs and YouTube creation?
Basically, I knew a guy that had a dealership and just stopped and asked him, hey, can we put some of your inventory on our YouTube channel? And he was like, sure, have at it. So that's basically how we got started.
So it was that simple. But y'all, you told me yesterday, y'all have camped, did y'all camp as kids?
Yes.
I did some. Our church group would camp.
Okay.
My parents would camp out occasionally if they went fishing, so sometimes they would have overnight trips. So
so both of y'all kind of sort of grew up.
Did some tents.
Okay.
My grandparents.
Okay, so your grandparents had a camper?
They had an old camper.
Do you remember what kind they had?
No, but it was a single wheel, but it had a bunk at the back. And the table, I remember I slept on it.
Oh my goodness. So y'all were like packed in there?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. That was probably some of the best times though.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure it was totally different than it is now, even the state parks and stuff. Okay, so what is the most essential RV item you need? Number 1 RV item.
Yours would be your ice maker.
I do love my ice maker.
Do you have like the Sonic ice maker?
No, just the bullet.
Okay, yeah.
I like that in my iced coffee.
It does take a long time to, like if you do the trays and put them in the freezer, that does not make near enough and it takes forever to make them. So do you have an item that you would say that's something different than the ice maker?
My griddle.
Your griddle. Do y'all have like the Blackstone griddle? Okay, yeah, we have the one that came with our camper and it's, what is it?
Well, it's a cheap brand and it only has one burner on it, and it needs more burners on it.
It takes forever to cook stuff
on it. There's only one good spot on it that gets hot, and anything on the outside doesn't cook very well. So
it takes forever.
We need to upgrade to a
Blackstone. We thought about just
a
pulling that whole
Blackstone
thing out and just doing like a portable Blackstone or something like that, just because it doesn't work very well. Yeah. Okay, what is your dream RV trip? Like if you could go take your RV anywhere, where would you go?
We want to go out west.
Out west, yeah. We met a couple a few weeks ago out at Wallace Creek, and they went out west, and they were like just raving about it.
Yeah. And we don't even want to make plans. We just we just want to go and then stop where we find a good spot.
So like take like about a month or a few weeks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but at least a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
And just go. Yeah, that would be exciting. It would definitely be an adventure because you wouldn't know like where you were going to stop, and if there was like a place, which I know a lot of places out that way are probably first come first serve or have first come first serve sites at the campground. So I'm sure you would see beautiful sights even just driving. That's one of the things we want to do at some point, maybe when the kids are older and it's a little bit easier to do. Okay, so what is the best brand RV or specific RV you have reviewed? Like what's been your favorite brand or your favorite RV that you reviewed?
Ooh, now there's several.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot.
That you would like, I would buy this RV, or I just really liked it.
Well, if anybody's watched this for any time, they know. For me, the KZ Durango 301 RLT is my dream.
Yeah.
Is like your dream RV.
That's if I could go today and buy one, that's what I would come home with.
The KZ Durango. I don't think I know anything about the Durangos.
They got a review. We'll watch it.
Okay. And then is that? Or do you agree, or is there something a little bit different that you like?
I do, but I also like the Keystone Cougar brand.
Okay.
I think they are sharp.
Okay.
With
And
the
they're
solid
those are
surface.
fifth wheels.
Yes.
Okay.
Solid surface countertops. They are just outstanding.
Yeah, just really, really high quality campers. Okay. Okay, so after reviewing RVs, what is one piece of advice you'd give others looking to buy an RV or camper as they are searching?
Oh, there's so much. There's so much. First thing I would say is secure your truck first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Buy the truck you need first.
Buy your truck
Okay.
first. Because we had to buy our camper according to what we had at the time.
Okay.
So that limited our camper choices.
Right.
So that would be my advice is know what you're going to tow with first.
Right. And know what your truck's towing capacity
What your capacities
is.
are.
Okay.
I think mine would be when you go look, have an idea of what kind of floor plan you need, whether it be a family or if it's just a couple.
How you need to use it.
Yeah, kind of how you're going to use the camper.
Okay.
So,
Okay. That's good thoughts, because too, when you go, if you kind of know that, you can probably talk to the people that work there too and be like, look, this is really what my family needs or what we need, and this is what we're going to be doing. Because I guess there probably is a difference in buying a camper just to go to like nearby campgrounds versus like taking it long distance a lot of the time, because you got to think it's got to be able to hold up to go in a long distance. And I don't know much about this, but we always hear about the tires.
yeah.
Like a lot of the tires on a lot of them are the cheap, like Chinese tires or whatever, and that you probably should upgrade because you're going to have issues.
Now we have seen that kind of changed through what we do. Now a lot of times, like Grand Design, they go ahead and put the Goodyear Endurance on.
Oh wow!
Putting better tires.
Yeah, a lot of brands have put in a lot better tires than they used to.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. Good to check with.
Now another thing I would suggest: go to the big dealerships because you've got a lot to choose from, a lot to look at. Then when you find that particular one, go to maybe a smaller dealership to go buy.
Okay, because you might be able to get a better price.
Better price, better deal.
Okay,
And then,
that's interesting.
Because sometimes the big, and I hate to say this, the big time stores, maybe like Camping World, they like to really push you a little bit more.
We've heard that. We've heard that about them. There's a lot of stuff online about them.
Yeah.
A lot of negative.
Yeah, a lot of negative stuff about them. Because they are so big that it does get like that. So how often should you change your RV tires? What would y'all say? Is it like a vehicle?
Not exactly. Now a lot of it is going to be how much you travel.
Okay.
I mean that part. If you travel a whole lot, it's going to be very similar to an auto. You're going to need to.
Okay.
But now they will age out.
Okay. Just from weather and stuff.
Yes, and especially if you, it's kind of how you store it. You know, we store ours covered, and we even cover our tires.
Okay.
But we don't want to go more than 5 years.
Okay. That's good to know. I was telling him yesterday, our tires look like kind of slick, but I think that's just how camper tires look. Like, they don't look like car tires. You know, car tires have a really thick tread, and camper tires are kind of more sleek. So I'm like, I guess they're okay, because we haven't had our camper that long.
Yeah.
But
street tires, kind of.
it's kind of hard to tell because it's not like a vehicle tire. Like, they don't look the same. The tread's not the same. So I was just curious about that. What advice would you give for families who are just starting out camping? Like they just decided, hey, we're gonna go buy a camper. We're ready to go camping. What is the best advice you can give them? Families with kids,
and they're overwhelmed, and
and they don't even know, like, they bought the stuff to hook the camper up and go, but they don't even know like what to do when they get there. There's a lot you have to learn.
There is. Ideally, your dealership would walk you through and show you how to do stuff. Unfortunately, it doesn't always happen.
Or sometimes you forget that's what that phone's for.
Yeah,
Just
right.
record the whole thing.
Right?
Yeah.
That is true. When we bought ours, it was like a technician that walked through the camper with us, and he told us so much, but it was like,
Blah, 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 blah.
yes, because
Yeah.
we were just like, we don't know what you're talking
You know you
about.
have no idea what they're saying.
We're confused, and he was just, we could not remember it all. And I remember we would have, the only way we got through it is YouTube videos.
Right.
We had to watch YouTube videos on what do we need, what do we do when we set up, what do we do when we get ready to empty the tanks. Like, there's so much to it.
I know the only great advice I could give someone very new, just bought an RV, now before they go and buy all the stuff that all YouTubers say buy,
Yeah.
buy a good sewer hose, a good water hose,
Water hose.
what else? And a
Surge
good
protector.
We do suggest an EPO, a good EPO. They are a little pricey. You know, that could be a little later, but you know, if you're going to stay with it, it is a good way to protect your camper.
Yeah.
and a good pair of chalks.
Yeah.
Get the rubber ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I got.
Because there's like a
Harbor Freight
million
rubber
different
ones,
ones on Amazon.
Yeah.
That's
A
all I
million
use.
different things on Amazon about, you know, different kind of chalks or like things you can push your tire up on, and it's
Yeah.
like it like wedges it or something. Yeah, it's so much to that. Is there anything, any kind of like certain brands that like camper brands, not like RVs, but I'm talking about like things that you need for your camper? Are there any brands that y'all recommend more than any of the others? Like, or any like, okay, this is the best?
Well, I know like on the sewer hose, it's like ours is a Rhino hose.
Yeah, we have a Rhino hose
Yeah,
too.
Rhino Flex.
Rhino
yeah,
Flex.
it seems to be really good. Your water hose is
Evo Flex.
Evo Flex.
Okay.
Okay, I don't
Pick
know.
those
I'm not
up at
really sure what
Walmart.
ours is.
That's
And it's
good to
like
know.
the water filter kind, the ones that are like
Well, made
Well,
for
no, this
drinking
one
water.
is made for drinking
drinking
water.
water. That's what it's
Yeah.
called.
And the one we have actually is flat.
Flat.
So when it's empty,
Okay.
it's
So
flat, and you can just roll it right up, and you don't have to
Oh,
fight
I
with
love
putting your
that.
water
And
hose
it's
in.
it probably takes up way less space in your camper.
It does.
I love
But you
that.
did say water filter. I do suggest a water filter.
For a weekend campers, the
Yeah.
inline's perfect.
That you can
Okay.
get them
Yeah.
at Walmart.
You see a lot of YouTubers that have the 3-stage.
Yep.
Okay, that's
And
a
I see
little
those in your
extreme.
review videos, like
Yeah.
Jaco has them already.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow. They have them already
I mean,
like built
Yeah.
in?
Yeah.
Yeah,
some
yeah.
of
A
the
lot of
campers
those
already
have
built
them,
in.
and they're
That's
great if
interesting.
they are.
Yeah.
I wouldn't suggest going out and spend $400 or $500 on
Yeah.
these unless you're doing this full time.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a whole different story. But we just did a video about that.
Okay.
And something else that I like to use in addition to that inline filter is just a Brita water filter.
Yeah, that's what we do because we
Yeah.
don't want to have to buy water bottles every time we
Yes.
go and store them somewhere. And so we just have our little water pitcher, but we leave it in the camper. And the only thing I worry about is it getting like moldy when we're not camping. You know what I'm saying? So I've started trying to like take everything apart and just like leave it taken apart when we leave the camper because I'm so worried it's going to like inside the filter. I don't know if that's possible, but like I start thinking about all that kind of stuff and I get concerned about it for sure. Okay, so what is something y'all feel like y'all are learning right now? Like in this season of life y'all are in, what is something y'all feel like y'all are learning?
That's a tough question, man.
That is a tough question.
That is a
You're
really
supposed to be learning every day.
I think I have finally gotten to the point where I understand now that I don't have to take everything I own with me.
Yeah, right.
because we did kind of fall into that. It's like every time we would see something, it's like, oh, we need that to go camping with.
Right.
Oh, we need that to go camping with. And now it's like, we really don't need that much.
Yeah, so now y'all so do y'all have the camper where everything y'all need is in the camper, or do y'all pack things from your house up and put them in the camper every time you go?
Most everything in there, we have a set of dishes, we have
Okay.
cookware. Most all of that just stays in the camper. So the only thing that we really have to pack up when we get ready to go is food.
Okay.
We buy our food. We don't leave any food in the camper simply because we don't want any critters in there.
Right.
And
Two shirts and
and then,
shorts.
yeah, whatever
Yeah.
we're gonna wear.
Have y'all ever had issues with mice? I always hear about people having issues with mice, and they say leave the bar soap, like Irish soap, out. We've never done that. We've never had issues with them that we know of. But I just curious.
Believe it or not, we just had an issue with ants.
Oh, I've seen a lot of people. Did they get on the inside?
No.
No.
Oh, well, that's good.
But I solved that real quick. I carried the little granule
Yes.
ant stuff and sprinkle around the water hoses and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, water hoses and electric.
So you think they were
things
climbing
is-
like the water hose to
They
get
were
in
climbing
there?
the water
Yeah,
hose.
because
Yeah.
we were watching them.
Crazy. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I've
Well,
been
thank
using a
goodness
little
they went
7
away.
dust around the.
Yeah, because we've had a lot of issues with
Water
ants.
hose
Last time we went
and-
to Roundabout, we had a big issue with ants, and I think it was from the people that were there before us had like spilt sticky stuff on the concrete, and you know how ants are; they'll attract to
I'll
anything.
put some around the stabilizers and stuff
Yeah,
like
so they don't
Yeah.
climb that.
Yeah.
Okay, so rapid fire.
Oh,
Y'all
gosh.
ready?
Oh boy.
Okay, which y'all kind of already answered this, but beach or mountains?
My first love is the beach,
Uh-huh.
but we love the mountains. That one's going to kind of
So
almost
are
be-
y'all the kind of beach people that like go and like lay out on the beach all day?
not all day.
Okay.
No, we'll go and spend maybe
Little
a
bit of
couple
time at the
hours,
beach.
and then it's like, oh, let's go find an aquarium. Or let's
Yeah.
go find the music because we want to do
Go out.
all of it.
Yeah. Do y'all like to eat out and eat seafood when you're at the beach, or do you cook?
We'll usually do one big meal
Okay.
outing, and then
Okay.
then a lot of times it's just whatever we can.
Are y'all big time like grill people?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We like to.
So what's your favorite grilling meal?
Breakfast.
Really?
Love
He
breakfast.
does like
Okay, y'all are
that.
big breakfast. So like,
I
what is y'all's
love
favorite
breakfast.
breakfast meal?
Oh,
Oh, just the traditional.
Like pancakes or biscuits?
Biscuits.
biscuits.
Biscuits and gravy?
No, we do bacon,
Okay.
eggs, and
Okay,
Little
so like biscuits,
sausage,
bacon, sausage, eggs.
Oh my gosh.
How
Like
do
the
you do
full
your
spread.
eggs?
Good cup of coffee.
Oh,
Oh,
I
my
love a good
gosh.
cup of coffee.
How do you do your
Can't
eggs?
nothing beat
What's your
that.
favorite way of doing your eggs?
Go
Scrambled
scrambled.
or
Yeah.
I do them well, she does them scrambled, but
Yeah.
sometimes I've got the little rings with the
Yes.
black stones
Yeah,
where you
yeah.
can just crack them.
Yeah.
Oh,
And that
that's
makes
so
it's
good.
perfect to fit on a biscuit.
Ah,
You do 'em
yes,
like
it
that.
is.
Yeah, we like that too. That's
Now
really good.
I'm hungry for breakfast.
Right? Eat
But now
breakfast
he
for
also
supper.
likes to do Philly cheesesteak.
Ooh, I have never tried that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
those
that
are-
sounds
those are
really
awesome
good.
on the black
He'll
stuff.
take
Oh,
care of
that
that
sounds
next time we come.
really
You'll
good.
take
Philly
care of that.
cheesesteak.
I
Yeah,
guess
right?
next time we're together,
We'll
we'll
get
do
it
some
going.
Philly
We'll get it
cheese.
Philly
going.
cheesesteak.
Okay,
chocolate covered.
best campfire snack, like over the campfire.
Well, we don't really do that.
Are y'all s'mores people? It's too messy.
Yeah, I mean
it
that
is.
was what
We're not big s'mores people
That was
either.
one of those things where
Every
everyone
now
says,
and
"Oh,
then.
y'all eat s'mores and hamburgers."
Yes.
It's like, no, we do more than that.
Right.
So we have not done s'mores.
Do
In
y'all
a long
normally have a
time.
fire? Like if it's cold outside, or are y'all like no bonfire for us?
We are cheap because we don't like the smoke, so we do the
Yes.
propane fire pits.
Yes.
Okay.
So we take it.
Yes, I love that. We need to purchase one of those because that's one of my big like pet peeves. Is that when you do a bonfire, your whole camper reeks of bonfire smoke.
Well, we don't want to have to take wood, or we don't want to have to
Yes.
look for wood or buy any.
Yes.
So we just
Now
Yeah.
the back to the snacks.
Right.
It's either nutty bars, popcorn,
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
or some good oatmeal pies.
Yeah,
good.
he loves some oatmeal
Yeah.
pies.
Nick Saban
Yeah.
style.
Oh, every once in a while a good thing of ice cream.
Yes.
Oh, I love ice cream.
Now
We're big ice cream people.
We are.
Yeah, we have to be careful
It's a
though.
problem.
has
Yeah,
to
it's
be
a
Bluebell
problem.
too.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
we love a good skillet cookie with ice cream on it.
Oh.
Oh, it's so dangerous,
This
but we
has
love
turned
it.
into a hey food podcast.
I think I need a
Yeah.
chocolate cobbler.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to like hand deliver special make you of chocolate
Yeah,
cobbler.
yeah.
Okay, coffee or sweet tea. And I know that's a hard one, and like for Southern people.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
tough.
During the day, I want sweet tea.
Okay.
But
So do y'all are y'all the kind of people who leave like a pitcher of sweet tea in your fridge? You always have a pitcher of sweet tea.
not always. We actually don't do a lot of sugar drinks.
Okay.
So right now, if you look in there, you're going to find Gatorade
Gatorades.
Zero.
Okay.
But I have discovered iced coffee,
Okay.
and I have discovered skinny mixes,
Okay.
and those are the best things.
I'm gonna have to look up the skinny mixes. I'm a big coffee person.
Ooh. Oh.
So you don't like your coffee iced, you like yours. How do you fix your coffee?
Dash or two of creamer,
Okay.
and then that's it.
What's your favorite flavor? Is it like flavorless creamer or like flavored?
No flavor.
Right now we got caramel.
Yeah.
Okay, caramel cream. So you literally coffee with a little bit of caramel creamer.
That's it.
And you do yours with like heavy cream and the mixes?
I do milk.
Okay, milk, and then like a little few pumps of the skinny syrup or whatever.
Okay.
About an ounce of-
And you're drinking yours iced right now, and you're drinking yours hot.
Not.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, we're big. One of our favorite things is getting up in the morning and having coffee at the campground. Oh,
Yeah.
there's
I have
just nothing
coffee in the
better.
fridge right now cooling off. So I
Oh
can do my
yes,
iced coffee.
yes. What is one of y'all's favorite things about living in the South or camping in the South?
Well,
Basically, you can camp year round.
Right,
Yeah.
that is
Yeah.
true. That is
Yeah.
true because you don't really. I mean, I guess there's a little short period where you have to worry about freezing, but for the most part, it's warm enough to where I guess you don't have to worry about
I think
freezing.
that was something we talked about. We
Yeah.
camp all the way to January 1st.
Which is
You know,
awesome.
that's, yeah.
Because I don't think most people can do that. I
No.
think most
Yeah.
people probably winterize
10
in like
months out of the
November
year is
and then
pretty
like take the
good.
winterization off
Yeah.
or whatever in February, end of
Yeah.
February, if not longer than that, honestly. Okay, so is there anything else or any advice or anything else you want to tell the people?
Camping's an adventure, and it's always every camp trip is going to be different. So,
Right.
you know, and as far as actually owning one, I'm going to say be ready to do some maintenance.
Yeah.
you're going to have to no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
But what you get out of enjoyment definitely offsets.
For
Any-
sure.
anything that you
for
have to do.
sure. And if you are in the market for a camper or an RV, make sure you go check out J&A Reviews. There will be a link to their channel in the description, and you can go check them out and watch their campground and their camper review videos. Thank you guys for letting me do this.
Thank y'all so much. We've enjoyed
Y'all
it.
enjoyed the shirts.